Algebra 2 Cram, New York State, Algebra 2 Regents, Common Core, Complex Numbers, Question 1, Powers of I. Inbox me at memedicine@gmail.com to order your complete Cram session. Review Question 1, Complex Numbers. The expression I raised to 25 is equivalent to 1, 1, 2, -1, 3, I, 4, or -I. Definitely press pause if you need to, and I'll give you a moment to think. Okay, so the first four powers of I are as such. I raised to the 0, well, we know that any base raised to the exponent 0 is going to be equivalent to 1. Next, in our sequence, we have I to the first, or I raised to 1. We know that any base raised to 1 is just going to be equivalent to itself, or the base. I raised to 2, and this is the exponent of I, or the exponential expression of I that you might be most familiar with, because I squared is equivalent to -1, and that follows because we know that I, or if you don't know, now you do, is equivalent to the square root of -1. And last but not least, in our sequence, we have I raised to 3 is equivalent to -I, okay? Because it follows that if we multiply I raised to 2 times I raised to the first power, we're going to get I raised to the third, or I raised to 3, which is -1 times I, hence we get the value -I. All right, so the rest of successive powers of I, from I to the fourth onward, just repeat the following sequence. 1, I, -1, and -I, okay? And so the way that we're going to figure out the value of I raised to 25 is following this concept. Any whole number power of I, which in this case our whole number is 25, can be used to find the actual result of the exponential expression by raising the remainder obtained after we divide the exponent by 4. Okay, and the reason why we're specifically dividing by 4 is because every 4 successive powers of I repeat the same pattern. And so again, after division by 4, we want to take the remainder and raise the base I to that remainder. So 25 divided by 4 is going to be 6 remainder 1. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to basically raise I to the power of 1, and I to the 25th is equivalent to I raised to 1, which is equivalent to I, and even if we didn't know, any base raised to the power, or the exponent rather, of 1, because the power is the result of an exponential expression, is going to be equal to itself, or that base. So the correct answer is answer choice 3, I. Thanks for tuning in, and good luck studying.